Hello everybody and welcome to Amphlett Reviews. Here with an official update for the channel on the 11th of October 2025. I think it'd be a really good opportunity to kind of touch base with you guys, let you guys know what's going on with the channel, what's going on in my personal life, and upcoming content you should expect the next couple of months leading into 2026, which is crazy to say how fast it's come in. Once you hit September, it's just kind of non-stop in terms of that ride, and before you know it, it'll be Christmas. This month has been absolutely a roller coaster in many different ways, emotionally, excitement, things before, things after, so much going on, and a lot of stuff I've not anticipated and things that were planned. And, you know, it's just kind of been an absolute crazy kind of time, not just in kind of physical media and kind of that kind of enjoyment, but just in my private life as well. And to kind of give some context for you guys, you know, during the end of September, I believe, going into October, I had my London weekend away, which was very nice and very fun, very relaxing. Come back to some very destructive, very kind of shocking and frankly appalling kind of news from my former employment. There's a lot going on there. Let's just say they're going a bit of a turnaround in terms of how they're operating and making decisions, which I just do not agree with. And I think it's very destructive. And, you know, basically I've said multiple times to people, de-skill, devalue, and disrespect essentially. And it's to the point where it's the straw that broke the camel's back. And I've now found new employment, which I'll be starting very soon. So there will be kind of a transitional period, and things will be quite different in terms of, you know, how I work going forward. Very much looking forward to starting that new employment. It's a real good opportunity and really nice people, just some observation and just to kind of get into something familiar, but also something quite new, with having more opportunities, and not just in terms of money, but also in terms of community, having something that I can have a foundation for, because I think that's something that's missing within a lot of employments these days. You know, it's all well and good to get, you know, a 9-to-5 time job and have money go home, but also I do want a sense of belonging, a sense of kind of future, a career. You know, these are things I think are quite important to an individual, and without them, you do get lost, you do get angry, resentful. Alongside this big change, I'm actually going away abroad for the very first time in my life. I've got my passport for the very first time at the start of this year, in terms of 2025, and I'll be going away on holiday on the 20th of October, which I'm very much looking forward to, in terms of going to Egypt and seeing something quite outer world in terms of the pyramids and different culture, and hopefully the first of many really cool holidays maybe upcoming over the next couple of years. There's definitely quite a few places I'd love to visit, and I'm finally glad I'm in a position and a time where I can go, yes, now we can do it, let's go for it. And it is fast approaching, which is crazy considering it was all kind of booked and planned from last year. Now it is finally catched up in terms of you know, less than a week, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, there will be a bit of a pause in terms of videos. I will try and make some videos to try and cover it, but if I don't, then please just bear with me. There will be definitely a lot of content upcoming. It does take quite a bit of time in terms of these videos. I think everyone does YouTube, and, you know, depending on how much effort you want to put into them. For me, I kind of be quite honest and quite straightforward in terms of how I do them, but also they do take a little bit of time in terms of editing them and putting in kind of imagery or kind of, you know, a bit of footage, and to kind of do a little bit of research and to kind of give it the time of day properly. And, you know, I like how I do the videos, that they could be done better, and I hope there will be more opportunities to kind of advance it in maybe for next year, maybe a better camera, maybe some better lighting or some better sound potentially. I'm just kind of thinking of some ideas to kind of improve the quality consistently throughout these videos. So bear with me in terms of content on the channel, in terms of just watching. I've just not had the time between a new jump coming up and a holiday and Halloween and all sorts going on. There will be a bit of a transitional period. Before I go on holiday, I will be attending the Manchester Comic-Con, the Love for Monsters and kind of horror. Unfortunately, there was some dropouts, but I have got some autographs pre-booked already for The Hitcher and Halloween, which I'm going to get both of these signed by the relevant actors that are involved, and I'm really excited to kind of get some really great editions signed by some really awesome people and to get to see them for just a couple of moments or so. I want to give a big thanks to the current subscribers and new subscribers as well, who've been interacting with the videos, who've been commenting very kind words and creating that discussion back and forth, add more conversation in terms of different types of movies, not just Hong Kong cinema, but Japanese and mainstream films, art house movies, 80s films, horrors, all sorts of different types of genres and different things. And I think it's very on brand for me. And I think it's a good way to kind of explore and expand. So thanks guys for tuning into the video. There will be some upcoming content very, very soon. I appreciate the patience in terms of my transitional period between the holiday and starting a new job literally not too long after. I'm going to try and work very hard to get some of these test discs done in terms of, the movie reviews and looking for the extras, and not just in terms of them, but also my own personal editions, things outside of kind of coverage in that kind of regard, and plenty of content upcoming. Just please stay tuned, and there will be some really cool stuff on the way. Stay tuned, and for the meantime, guys, Amphlett Reviews, signing out.